In today's beautiful gospel, we hear Jesus commending the good act of the widow. And in our journey during this formation time, as you're still in the seminary, you and I, it is very important to remember of how God calls us. In the first place, you might say, I had the feeling that I would be a priest, or I would love to be a priest. But in the first place, we should never forget that it is God who plants that seed in us. And this morning, it is beautiful that He's reminding us with the image of this widow that whatever He called us to accomplish in these formation years, it is to remember that however insignificant we might be in our own sight, we are so significant to Him, even with our weaknesses. When you look around the house here, you'll see all of you are distinct. That some were very smart, some were physically gifted, some who are very intelligent, some were very sociable, some were quiet, and some people who are very outgoing. But regardless of all this, God is calling you as an individual to offer yourself in all those qualities given you, even if they don't seem very outstanding in your own eyes when you look at the rest of your brothers. But He's calling you as you. And when we hear Jesus commending the widow, that from her poverty, she has offered her whole livelihood, even the little she had, she gave it all to Jesus. You and myself, as seminarians, that is the same invitation for us this morning. To give all that we can to Jesus, all our potentialities, all our great gifts, and even our weaknesses. We give them all to Him, to allow Him to lead us, to nurture them, to bring them to full completion. And we can look to the saints, as today we celebrate Saint Catherine of Alexandria, with how determined she was, how resilient and resolved she was to stand steadfast amidst the persecutions. And for us looking up to her, it is a joy that we can also persevere, even given the fact that we might look on ourselves and feel we are challenged and we are weak and we think maybe we shan't make it to the priesthood. But if we believe in the Lord who called us and don't so much place all the belief in ourselves and trust in Him, believe me, at the end of it all, we shall be conquerors. And that is the message for us today. Let us offer ourselves to the Lord. Ask Him, beseech Him to nurture that seed. The gifts we have, the weaknesses we have, let Him continue nurturing them until He brings them to full fruition. Because He's the one who called us, and we answered. So let us allow Him by offering all our livelihood, just as the widow, and with the perseverance, just as Saint Catherine of Alexandria. Let us of ourselves to Him and allow Him to work in our lives and bring us to our desire and our hope and our dream of one day being priests